You have been praying wrong your entire life. Every time you look up to the sky and beg for money, you are actually pushing it away from you. This is not a metaphor. This is a spiritual law that Joseph Murphy discovered and used to transform the lives of thousands. Today, I will show you the secret hidden in Luke 17:21 that changes everything you know about wealth and prayer. The kingdom of God is within you, not above you, not outside you, within you. And once you understand this single truth, money will stop being a struggle and start being a natural expression of who you are. Stay with me, because what I am about to reveal will challenge everything you were taught about God, wealth, and your own power. Let me tell you why your prayers have not been answered. You were taught to pray like a beggar. You were taught to look outside yourself for salvation. You were told that God is somewhere far away in the heavens, listening to your requests, deciding whether you are worthy. This is the great illusion that has kept humanity poor for centuries. Joseph Murphy called this the externalization of power. When you pray to a God outside of you, you are affirming your separation from the source of all abundance. You are saying, I do not have it. I need someone else to give it to me. And the subconscious mind, which Joseph Murphy called the divine mind within you, takes that as an instruction. It says, you are right. You do not have it. And so you continue not having it. This is not punishment. This is law. The law of mind, the law of assumption, the law of reversed effort. William James, the father of modern psychology, understood this when he said that belief creates the actual fact. Your belief in lack creates lack. Your belief in separation creates separation. Every time you pray upward, you are affirming that the answer is not already within you. And the universe, which is simply the mirror of your inner state, reflects that belief back to you as continued poverty. Joseph Murphy studied this for decades. He watched people pray for years without results. He watched them attend church, recite affirmations, perform rituals, and still struggle. And he realized the problem was not in their effort. It was in their direction. They were looking in the wrong place. They were praying to a sky god when the real God, the only God that matters, was inside them all along. Now let me be clear. This does not mean God does not exist. It means God is not separate from you. God is the infinite intelligence that animates your heartbeat, grows your hair, heals your wounds, and responds to your mental states. Joseph Murphy called this the subconscious mind. Neville Goddard called it the I am. The Bible calls it the kingdom of God within you, but the truth is the same. You are not separate from the creative power of the universe. You are an expression of it. And when you pray as if you are separate, you block the very flow you are trying to activate. This is the great reversal. This is why people who pray the hardest often receive the least. They are trying to force something that can only be received through recognition. Joseph Murphy told a story that changed the way I understand wealth forever. He described a man who prayed every day for financial success. This man was devout. He attended church. He tithed. He believed in God, but he was broke. Year after year, he prayed for money, and year after year, nothing came. One day, Joseph Murphy asked him a simple question. When you pray, where do you look? The man said, I look up to the heavens. I ask God to help me. And Joseph Murphy said, that is your problem. You are praying to a God outside of you. You are affirming that the answer is not already within you. Try this instead. Close your eyes. Feel the presence of infinite intelligence inside your chest. Recognize that the kingdom of God, the source of all wealth, is already within you. Do not ask, recognize, do not beg, accept. The man did this, and within 3 months, his financial situation completely transformed. Not because God finally heard him, but because he finally heard God. He stopped externalizing his power and started recognizing the divine substance within him. This is not a miracle. This is how the mind works. The subconscious mind does not respond to begging. It responds to conviction. It responds to the feeling of already having. Joseph Murphy taught that the subconscious is impersonal. It does not judge. It does not decide. It simply accepts what you impress upon it and brings it into form. When you pray upward, you impress separation. When you pray inward, you impress union. And union is the only state in which manifestation occurs. Luke 17:21 says, "The kingdom of God is within you, not will be, not might be, is." Present tense, already here. This is not poetry, this is instruction. Jesus was not speaking metaphorically, he was revealing the location of creative power. And Joseph Murphy spent his entire life teaching people how to access it. He called it scientific prayer. Not because it removes the sacred, but because it follows a law. The law of mind, the law of correspondence. As within, so without. As above, so below. Your outer world is a perfect reflection of your inner convictions. And if you are looking outside for salvation, your outer world will continue to reflect that looking. It will continue to reflect the search, the lack, the waiting. Neville Goddard confirmed this when he said, "Feeling is the secret, not asking, not hoping, feeling." The feeling of the wish fulfilled. When you pray to the sky, you feel needy. When you pray within, you feel whole. And wholeness is the magnetic state. It is the state that attracts. Joseph Murphy used to say, "You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are." And if you are a beggar looking up, you will attract more reasons to beg. But if you are a king recognizing your kingdom within, you will attract the riches that match that recognition. Here is the law. Your subconscious mind is the creative medium through which all things manifest. It does not create out of nothing. It creates out of the substance of your belief. Joseph Murphy called this mental substance. Others call it consciousness. The Bible calls it the Word. But the principle is the same. What you accept as true in your inner world becomes true in your outer world. This is not magic. This is mechanics. The subconscious does not argue. It does not question. It accepts the dominant impression and reproduces it as experience. If you impress lack, you experience lack. If you impress abundance, you experience abundance. The problem is that most people impress lack while asking for abundance. They say, "I want money," while feeling, "I do not have money," and the subconscious only hears the feeling. It only registers the state. This is why praying to the sky fails, because when you pray upward, the dominant feeling is not abundance, it is need. It is separation. It is the acknowledgement that something is missing, and that acknowledgement becomes the blueprint. Joseph Murphy taught that prayer is not about changing God. It is about changing you. It is about shifting your inner state from lack to fulfillment, from separation to union, from asking to accepting. He called this the prayer of recognition. Instead of saying, "God, please give me money," you say, "I recognize the infinite abundance within me now. I feel the flow of divine wealth moving through me. I accept my good." This is not arrogance. This is alignment. Sigmund Freud, though he approached it differently, understood the power of the unconscious mind. He knew that what we suppress or deny in the unconscious shapes our entire reality. Joseph Murphy took this further. He said the subconscious is not just a storage place for repressed memories. It is the creative power of God within you. And when you consciously direct it with belief and feeling, it must respond. It has no choice. This is law. Neville Goddard taught the same truth. He said, "Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Do not wait for evidence. Do not look for signs. Assume it is already done, and the subconscious, being the faithful servant, will make it so." The remedy is simple. Stop praying to the sky. Start praying to the kingdom within. Close your eyes. Place your attention on your heart center. Feel the presence of infinite intelligence there, not as something separate, but as your true self, your I am. Then speak your desire as if it is already fulfilled. Not, I want money, but I am wealthy. Not, I need help, but I am helped. Not, please God, but thank you, infinite intelligence, for the abundance that is mine now. This is the shift, from petition to recognition, from begging to claiming, from separation to union. And when you make this shift, the entire universe shifts with you. Let me bring this into your life right now. You are watching this video because money is a concern. Maybe you are in debt. Maybe you are struggling to pay rent. Maybe you are working hard but seeing no progress. I understand. And Joseph Murphy understood. He worked with people just like you, and what he discovered is that the lack of money is never the real problem. The real problem is the lack of recognition. You do not recognize the wealth within you. You do not recognize your connection to infinite supply. You are looking outside when the source is inside, and this externalization is what blocks the flow. William James said that the greatest discovery of my generation is that human beings can alter their lives by altering their attitudes of mind. This is not theory. This is neuroscience. Your brain does not distinguish between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you feel wealthy, your brain creates the neural pathways of wealth. When you feel poor, your brain creates the neural pathways of poverty. And these pathways determine your actions, your decisions, your opportunities. Joseph Murphy called this the law of attraction, but he went deeper. He said it is not about attracting things. It is about becoming the person who naturally has those things. And you become that person by recognizing the kingdom within. Here is the practical application. Every morning and every night, spend 5 minutes in the prayer of recognition. Sit quietly, close your eyes, place your hand on your chest, feel your heartbeat. That is the presence of infinite intelligence. That is God within you. Then speak these words silently or aloud. I recognize the kingdom of God within me now. I am one with infinite abundance. Money flows to me easily and naturally. I am a channel for divine wealth. I accept my good. I claim my prosperity. I'm grateful for the riches that are mine now. Do not beg. Do not plead. Recognize, feel it, accept it. This is scientific prayer. And when you do this consistently, your subconscious has no choice but to manifest it. Joseph Murphy also warned about subconscious guilt. Many people feel guilty about wanting money. They were taught that money is evil or that spiritual people should not care about wealth. This guilt creates resistance. It creates self-sabotage. You pray for money, but your subconscious believes you do not deserve it, and so you block your own good. The solution is to reframe wealth as a spiritual good. Money is simply energy. It is a tool. It allows you to care for your family, serve others, and live with freedom. There is nothing unspiritual about it. Joseph Murphy said, "It is your right to be rich. You are here to lead the abundant life and be happy, radiant, and free." When you accept this, the guilt dissolves and the flow resumes. Let me summarize the metaphysical resolution. You have been praying to a God outside of you. This externalizes your power and affirms your separation from the source. The truth revealed in Luke 17:21 is that the kingdom of God, the source of all wealth, health, and happiness, is already within you. Joseph Murphy taught that prayer is not about changing God, but about changing your inner state. When you shift from petition to recognition, from begging to claiming, from separation to union, you activate the creative power of your subconscious mind. And that power, which is the power of infinite intelligence itself, manifests your desires into physical form. This is not wishful thinking. This is law. As within, so without. As you believe, so it is done unto you. The conclusion is clear. Stop looking up. Start looking within. The kingdom is not in the sky. It is in your consciousness. And when you recognize it, claim it, and feel it as already yours, the entire universe conspires to deliver it. Joseph Murphy proved this thousands of times. Neville Goddard proved it. William James studied it. And now you have the knowledge. The question is, will you apply it? Will you stop praying like a beggar and start praying like a king? Will you recognize the divine wealth within you and claim it as your birthright? Or will you continue looking outside, waiting for someone else to save you? The choice is yours, but know this, the moment you turn inward, everything changes. If this message resonated with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Join the community of manifestors who are learning to unlock the kingdom within. We are not here to beg, we are here to claim. We are not here to wait, we are here to create. Every week I share the deepest teachings of Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, and the great metaphysical masters. These are not motivational speeches. These are spiritual laws that work when you work them. Subscribe now and become part of the transformation. I will leave you with the words of Joseph Murphy himself. Whatever you want, you must first believe you can have it. Do not look to the heavens for permission. Look within for recognition. The kingdom of God is within you. Claim it, feel it, live it, and watch as your outer world transforms to match the wealth you have acknowledged inside. You are not a beggar, you are a creator. Act like it.